But there is one activity which does not stop, and one resource that is never exhausted: prayer. Paul writes, "Pray without ceasing, praying at all times in the Spirit with all prayer and supplication. To that end, keep alert with your perseverance, making supplication for all the saints, and also for me," Paul enjoins. "Pray that words may be given me in opening my mouth boldly to proclaim the mystery of the gospel, for which I am an ambassador in chains." The default posture of a baptized Christian is prayer. Writes Luther, "This we must know, that all our safety and protection consist in prayer alone. We are far too weak to cope with the devil and all his might and his forces arrayed against us, trying to trample us underfoot. Therefore we must carefully select the weapons with which Christians ought to arm themselves in order to stand against the devil. What do you think has accomplished such great results in the past, parrying the counsels and plots of our enemies and checking their murderous and seditious designs, by which the devil expected to crush us as well as the gospel? Unless the prayers of a few godly men intervened like an iron wall on our side. Otherwise, these godly men would have witnessed a far different spectacle. The devil would have destroyed all Germany in its own blood." Well, all that unpleasant imagery is brought to the imagination. Blood-soaked kings and armies, people in Luther's day being crucified and broken on the wheel simply for saying Christ is Lord and we are saved by faith alone. In our own day, we face much more subtle yet hardly less devastating threats to the souls of men. We hear about all kinds of scandals, hurt, and heartbreak, things that rend the Church of God apart, undermine trust, and once more turn people away. How do we avert these disasters? Once more, Luther instructs us that each of us ought to form the habit from our youth to pray daily for all our needs, whether we are aware of anything that we need or that other people around us might need, such as preachers, magistrates, that is government, neighbors, servants. And as we have said, one should always remind God of his commandment and promise, knowing that he'll not have them, that is prayer, despised.